The Graduate Prairie Project brought individuals together from diverse fields to learn to infuse the principles of sustainability and the triple bottom line, people, profits, and planet, into the university curriculum.
Environmental issues are important to me, and that's why I came to UF, was to do environmental sociology. After I graduated from college, I started working for an organization that did political organizing, and we worked for a couple environmental organizations, and I hadn't really ever critically thought about environmental issues, but we were working on stopping what was called at the time the Clear Skies Initiative back in the mid to early 2000s. That would have increased the amount of, greenhouse gas emissions allowed from coal-fired power plants. And so I began to learn about how environmental issues impact people, not just, plants or birds or, other sort of flora and fauna. And so that's how I got involved in environmental issues, and I wanted to understand, at a more kind of intellectual level, the relationship between humans and nature. So that's what I'm doing here at UF.
My particular research interest is on universities, and my interest when the email went out was when we talked about UF as being a leader in sustainability. So that's what I came to learn more about today.
My research or discipline is agriculture, horticultural sciences, and my focus is trying to increase the sustainability of agriculture. And I figured that would be a good, specifically the economic standpoint, from an economic standpoint, because obviously the video we saw last night talked a lot about agriculture and its impact, negative impact on the environment, but they didn't really go into how the economic part of things comes into play, into coming up with real-life practical solutions to making agriculture more sustainable. So that's why I was interested in this.
Cool.
I've always been interested in low-impact development, and low-impact development takes into account a lot of different disciplines, and I'm an environmental engineer, so I thought it would be really cool to see other people's opinions throughout the university and with everybody's different interests in research.
I think it's the connections, kind of going back to that interdisciplinary dialogue I was talking about. I really enjoy hearing people from different parts of the university talk about, say, planning. How's this university built? What's being done at this university to make it more sustainable? So I'm enjoying learning more of the details about how that's transpiring here at UF. And I think what I want to take away from this experience are really increased connections across the university and an increased understanding about what other people are doing, so that hopefully, in the future when I'm done with my PhD, I'll have some tools to be able to work with other people in a more interdisciplinary way. And I think that's one of the things I'm most hopeful for.
It's really interesting to see everybody's opinions and to take a more qualitative look at sustainability than just what I've been focusing on as a quantitative kind of judgment on what is sustainable and what isn't. And I also think it's really interesting to learn about the stuff that's going on here at campus. I didn't know about any of it, so that's been great too.
I really like the collective, brainstorming with all the students. That I really enjoy, because I can hear different perspectives from people that I normally would not talk to about this. In the philosophy department, or it's so different from what I do.
One of the exercises we had this morning was to, as a group, come up with a definition for sustainability. And I thought I had a pretty good idea of what that definition might be, but given the diversity of people that was at the table, it was interesting to hear their perspectives and to think to myself, oh wow, we should include that in the definition. In addition, I think the quality of speakers has been extraordinary. To hear about what's going on campus and the campus's plans for the future and what we were trying to do incrementally today to make UF more sustainable has been really heartening.
The Graduate Prairie Project is an extension of the Faculty Prairie Project, one of the many efforts to incorporate sustainability into academics at UF. To learn more about the Prairie Project, as well as other programs and efforts, visit sustainable.ufl.edu. Thanks for watching.